Hey, what's up? Bill Feudel. Hey, so I was wanting to respond to a post, and I decided to go to this brand new Overland here. Give you a quick look. So I had the keys for it, and I just finished my lot walk. Let's see if I can crop this. And had my morning coffee. And I had made a post yesterday on a customer that I had on Monday, and it was pretty strange. The customer come in, and we built some good rapport. He had a trade in. He was backwards on the trade, not unlike most customers. But we built this great rapport. We had things going on, and right in the middle of the close, the guy's got cold feet. Like, he wanted to leave. He was like, it's not going to work. The ad wasn't what I anticipated, and my trade's worth less than what I thought. And, you know, we came to this point, and I just looked him in the eyes and asked him a simple question. And what I said to him was, "Sir, are you honestly going to make the remaining 42 payments on that car?" And when he said absolutely not, I was so convinced that the best thing for him to do would be move sooner than later. So I had someone then make a post on my post. Doug Beck, a friend of mine, made a post, and I don't know Doug's exact title. I know he's probably got a title that's about a paragraph long. He's doing really well in his business. But in his post, he had mentioned how he prepped his team on a presentation that they were doing coming up, and how the customer was taken back with the information that was provided by his team versus the other team, and, you know, why they didn't share the same information. You know, and he also mentioned that, you know, giving truth and education is the best way to retain customers. So I wanted to expand on that. I was going to make a post to his post, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to go live. I just did my lot walk this morning, checking out inventory. I checked on my emails. I got some calls to make, but I wanted to just talk about that a little bit. One of the things that I think is critical is, I mentioned, I was so convinced that it was the right thing for this customer to do. And I think in some cases, some salespeople are not 100% convinced of their product or their service or the value in it. And so, you know, maybe that's why, and I don't know exactly in Doug's case, but particularly in car sales. And, you know, the other thing that I think about is, you know, he mentioned truth. I think of transparency. People want transparency. They want, you know, the real numbers. They want to be sold. Believe it or not, I believe customers want to be sold. They want to be coached into making a great decision. And again, I think that's what they look to in a sales consultant. And you know, he had mentioned educating customers. I can't tell you how many times I will announce what my job is when I'm with a client. Like, my job is to provide you with all the necessary information so you can make an educated decision. And I talk about it in terms of, I substitute the word help for sales. So many people are freaked out about the word sales. I really look at it as like I'm helping people make an educated decision. First of all, on their money. I'm helping them make an educated decision on their money. Secondly would be the decision on the car. But I look at it from a financial standpoint. How can I benefit this customer and put them in the best possible position in the next 3 years? And I'm totally convinced. I mean, they could go to 10 different dealers, and I believe what I provide is going to be different than what any of those other 9 would provide for them. So I think it's huge in being totally convicted. And whether you're in online marketing, sales, real estate, it all really is, you know, in that realm. What's up, Ken Walls? Glad to have you. I've been checking your stuff out, watching your stuff, but you know, it's all based on education. Yes, that's the best way to gain retention, is when you educate a customer. Certainly you're going to have the opportunity to earn their future business. You know, I use stuff like, I'm not selling cars, I'm making friends. I use the hashtag, I'm not in the car biz, I'm in the people biz. I mean, honestly, again, when I come in on a daily basis and I'm working with clients, the first thing that I want to do is let them know that I'm here to, assist them in making an educated decision. Whether you're in car sales, real estate, online marketing, connecting with your customers. You got to build rapport in that. And that's another thing when I say I would build rapport. So in qualifying the customer, I'm not just sitting down and, asking a series of questions like he's on trial. I'm getting to know him. Like, how many people are in this car? Who drives this car on a daily basis? What do you use it for? How many miles do you put on? What do you do for a living? To get to know the customer, get to relate to them, look them in the eye when you're speaking with them, write down your notes. That information is going to be critical in the close, because the more you can draw out of that client at that point, the more you can find out their why for coming in, the more you can find out, what it is that they were looking for. Hey, what's up, Lindsay? Yeah, Robert. So anyways, I wanted to jump on. I don't know if Doug's out there, but Doug Beck, a good friend of mine, had made a post to my post, and I thought there was a lot of value in it. And again, wanted to just speak on it a little bit. And let's face it, folks, you're out there selling every day. You're selling yourself on something. It's either that or you're being sold on something. So again, when you think about it, your day, I have a process in which I go through every single day. When I get here, I do a lot walk. I just got done doing a lot walk. I looked at a list of things that I'm going to do for today. I know what my goal is for the month. I know my short term and long term. I write it down. I speak it out loud. What are you doing? Do you have a plan for success, or do you leave it to chance? Yeah, Lindsay, she's got grit. Every business is a people business, right? We're building lifelong relationships, right? That's our goal. That's my goal. I want to sell. When I sell somebody, I want to be the one, or when I help somebody, I want to be the one who helps them on their next 20 cars, right? So it's really about that part of it. And again, I relate this because I see so much, and I was involved with an online marketing company that I've kind of set back on the side a little bit, but I see the things going on in the online marketing business. When I made that post the other day, what I was getting at is you may get that with an online, you're trying to sell your product, or you're trying to help someone get in with your product or service, and they may get cold feet. Do you have the necessary question to ask at that critical point? I knew when I asked that question, we was either going to move forward with the deal or he was leaving, one of the two. And when he came back, I knew right then I had it. That's when the fun starts, in my opinion. And the funny thing is, once he made that decision, I had to send him out for a little bit. He went and got lunch. I'm thinking to myself, man, this guy just had cold feet. Once he made the decision and realized that the decision was right, there was no turning back. Like, he went and got lunch, came back, pulled the trigger, signed all the paperwork. And the beautiful thing is our F&I department went crazy because, he bought everything. He needed gap insurance. He needed warranty. He put a lot of miles on the car. And again, so we not only, had a good front end, but a good back end. And when I say that, I mean a fair deal all the way around. But he had a trade-in. I didn't have to move on the trade because I had convinced him his car was only worth a certain amount. So I just want to jump on here real quick. What's up, Soli? Soli knows. Closer's Guide to Survival, Soli. You remember. Yeah, straight fire. Straight fire. I see the thumbs up. I seen some other people on there. Richard Jensen. I love his stuff, man. He's got a story. When I finished this grit, and by the way, I still have my little thing going. I'm getting ready to explode on that. I've got several courses getting ready to fire off, and I'm looking at some other things in regards to my grit training. I have several people ask me about it. What up, dog? Great stuff. Yeah, boy. Share it, like it. Share it, like it, give me hearts, all that good stuff. All right, I got to get back to work. I got some stuff to do today. I got like 3 or 4 cars to sell. Anybody looking, get with me. If you're in the area or even not, I had one of the posts. Hey, man, I can deliver anywhere. North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, it don't matter. So, Bill Feudal, I'll talk at you later. Yo, Lindsay. Love your stuff, Lindsay. I'm going to get on that Be Live, I love the hearts, the shares, the likes.